Hey guys, it's Michelle here from PEI Makeup Artist, and I'm gonna do kind of like a 101 video today with you guys. One of the most frequently asked questions that I get is, how do I put on false lashes? And it's so funny because I'll be out at night and I may be at a party or at a function or something, and somebody I know will come up to me and be like, Michelle, I've got some false lashes in my purse. Will you come to the bathroom with me and put them on for me? And if I have the time, I always will. I don't mind doing that if I can. But for those of you who'd like to learn, I thought it'd be fun to teach you guys how to do it, or how I like to do it anyways. This is a method that works for me. The number one thing when you're learning to put on false lashes for the first time is to just kind of calm down. Don't ever attempt it when you're short on time or you're being rushed, because you're just gonna mess it up and you're gonna get frustrated and you may make a mess of your makeup. So if you're gonna attempt it, make sure you give yourself lots of time so that you don't feel rushed, that you don't have shaky hands. And also try putting them on when you're not going somewhere, when you have the time, and you can just kind of play around with it and see what methods work for you and what methods aren't really working for you. So once you've decided you're gonna do your lashes and you've allotted enough time for you to play around so that you can get your lashes on, the next step that you need to do is gather up all the tools that you need to put your lashes on. So these are the tools that you should have at hand and nearby. A cuticle stick, some little scissors, an adhesive, a lash adhesive, and I love the Duo adhesive. You can get this at MAC. I believe you can get it at Sephora. You can get it at lots of places. This is the clear color. I prefer the clear color versus the black. A pair of tweezers, and finally, your lashes. These are my favorite lashes in the whole wide world. They're velour lashes. They're 100% mink fur. They're 100% handmade, and they are a Canadian company, which is also nice. These lashes are called T.O, and this is what I'll be putting on today to teach you guys how to put your lashes on. So step number one is to remove the lashes from the case. Lots of people will grab it by the band and just kind of rip it out. I would recommend not to do that, because once your band gets damaged or bent, then it becomes that much more difficult to get it to adhere to your lash line. So you never ever grab the band and rip or pull or tug. You want to treat these so delicately because they are delicate. So what I like to do is just take my thumb and kind of press it on the curve of the lash and just gently pull down, kind of like in a rolling motion, until the lash comes off. And you'll also want a mirror handy too, so you can see, especially one that is a magnifying mirror, so that you can see really up close. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take the lash and we're gonna just set it on the lash line to see if the band itself actually fits to your lash line, because most lashes are built for the longest, widest eye. Every eye is a different length. So some people have small eyes, some people have long eyes, so they make them for the longest length of an eye shape. So you might not necessarily need all that lash, or trim off any extra that's hanging over the lash. So I'll show you what I mean. So you're just gonna set this right up. So you want the inner corner to basically start where your natural lashes start. You don't want to go too far into the corner, or else the band will actually poke you
when you move your eyes in certain directions and it's uncomfortable. So you don't want to do that. So you want to put the band, start the band exactly where your own natural lashes start. So once you have that in place, you can kind of see how there is all these lashes extending over my natural eye. So I'm gonna figure out, I'm probably gonna remove maybe like a millimeter or two. So I'm gonna cut off probably that first little band section right there. And start with a little and then put them back on and see how that is. Don't take off too much at once, because once you take it off, then you can't put it back on. So that's how much I took off. Now I'm gonna set the lash back on and see if I need to take off any more. And I think I might just take a little bit more off. And we'll try it one more time. There, perfection. So we're gonna size the other lash for this eye. Okay, so they're the right size now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our glue and we're gonna squeeze the tube till it starts to bubble up at the top, and then you take your cuticle stick and just kind of rub it along the end of the cuticle stick. Then you take your lash and it's just like kind of painting the band with the Duo glue. So you want to make sure it's all covered. You don't have to glob it on. Make sure you have a little bit extra at the ends, at each end, because that's where they tend to fall off. So just put a little bit extra there. But you don't have to go crazy with it. You don't have to glob it on. Okay, so our glue is applied, and now you need to wait till the glue sets. So I like to wait about a minute or two, and then once the glue starts to get tacky, then we can apply it to the lash line. Okay, so now that the glue has set and become tacky, we're gonna take our tweezers and we're gonna grab the hairs of the lash just above the lash band, right in the middle. And so how I like to apply my lashes is I like to place this on the middle part of my eye, then set the inner corner of my eye, and then lastly, set the outer corner of the lash. So. So we take that and we've attached it to the middle. Now we're going to grab it by the inner corner. And attach it to the inner corner. And then grab the outer corner. And attach it on like that. Then I like to take the opposite end of the cuticle stick that does not have the glue and just kind of push the band down and onto my natural lashes. And here's a tip for some older ladies. As we age, our skin starts to fall on our lids. So sometimes it helps to get your lashes to stick where they need to stick by just pulling up on your skin ever so slightly and pushing that lash band down onto your natural lashes. And that trick will really help, because you don't want your lash, the false lash band, to basically nest into your real lashes. So if your skin on your lids has fallen down a bit, you're not going to get a natural looking false lash look because they're sitting, you're going to look like you have 2 sets of eyelashes. So you really have to lift up that skin and push it down. Okay? So let's put on the next side. So we're going to grab it in the middle, place it on, grab the inner, place that on, grab the outer, and place that on, take our cuticle stick. If you need to, pull up your skin. If you don't bother. And just push that down onto your natural lash line. So our lashes are on. The glue will set clear. You won't see any of the white, so you can already tell on this eye that you can no longer see any white glue. And I like the white clear glue better than the black because if you mess up, and let's say when you're applying your lash and you nick a part of your eyelid, this is going to dry clear. If you have black glue and you accidentally get some of the glue at any part of your eyeshadow, then that black glue is going to mess it up because once you remove it, it's going to remove some of the eyeshadow. So if you get a little drop of glue anywhere on your eye that's clear, you don't have to worry about it. You can just let it dry and set, and no one's ever going to know the difference. So if you feel like you need to hide the lash band, then you can go in with a fluid line, like a MAC fluid line. I'm going to take a little bit of mixture of the Dip Down and the Black Track. And we're just going to run that along the lash line to help hide the band. And that's it. It's really that easy. You just need to take some time and practice it and do it when you're not rushed and when you're not, you know, supposed to be out the door 5 minutes ago kind of thing. And false lashes, they just look so fantastic in pictures and in real life. And if you've never tried these lashes before, the velour lashes, I highly, highly recommend them. They are so beautiful. I haven't tried a single one of these. They have numerous different shapes, and I haven't tried one that I haven't liked yet. They're all absolutely beautiful. So give it a shot, and good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye.